It is Thursday, July 28th, and I am at LAX waiting to board my plane. Morning, everybody. I am at LAX in Los Angeles. It is currently 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'm heading back to Wisconsin. It's been a fantastic week. Started off strong with San Diego ComicCon, which I obviously updated you guys with as I was doing that earlier in the week, and I'll be having a longer form kind of video blog about that on my personal YouTube page very shortly. But we'll put it up on the Story First Facebook page as well. But then did a lot of good work. Got some meetings throughout the week regarding the new documentary Beyond Human Nature, and then capped it off late last night with a Liverpool match at the Rose Bowl, which was my first ever. So. That was fantastic, even though they lost. It was to Chelsea, which sucks, but, it's only preseason. But I did get within like 30 yards of Jurgen Klopp, which was really cool. So, and it was my first time at the Rose Bowl, and that's always cool too. So, but I'm here early enough where none of the coffee shops are open yet. I haven't had my coffee. It's 4:30 in the morning. I've done a brief look at some of the branding and tech news this morning. Doesn't seem that there's a whole lot going on at the moment. At least nothing that's bite-sized. So I'm not going to do that this morning, but what I will do is I'll just maybe give a little story principle that we think about a lot, and that's the makeup of a turning point. So turning points to us are in many ways the core of storytelling. They are, when we're asked kind of what a story is, closest thing and the most common thing we come back to is something that turns, something that changes, something that has a beginning, middle, and end, where by the time you get to the end, you're not in the place you were in the beginning. So that implies a turning point. Well, what is a turning point? One of our favorite writers on the subject, Robert McKee, breaks it down into 4 steps. That is surprise, curiosity, insight, new direction. So if you're expecting one thing and you get another, that's surprise. The next natural thing you're going to feel is curiosity. You're going to wonder, why did that thing happen? Why were my expectations so far off? Your curiosity hopefully will be paid off by some measure of insight. You'll learn, oh, that's why I was surprised. Oh, that's why my expectations were so off. Oh, that's why that person did what I didn't expect them to do. And once you have that new insight, once you have that power of that new insight, you will take some sort of new direction. You will not expect the same thing in the future. You will expect something else. You'll take some other form of action as a result of being informed by that experience. So that's kind of the anatomy of a turning point. Now, for brands, surprise is an easy bit. You can interrupt somebody in their daily flow or in their Facebook feed and surprise them. So surprise can be cheap. What's really hard is delivering insight on that surprise. I wrote a blog about this a while ago, about creating quality clickbait, because clickbait is all about turning points. But the reason that we don't like clickbait, the reason why clickbait is a pejorative, is because more often than not, when we click on something that is clickbaity, we aren't delivered with insight at the other end. We aren't. What was so eye-catching in the headline is not nearly as interesting when we actually see the meat of it. And that's because they're just after the click. They're not after actually forging a deep relationship with you after you've clicked. So for brands, it's all about delivering on the insight. The curiosity is a natural reaction to the surprise, and the new direction is a natural response to the insight. So those you don't control, but you do control the surprise and you do control the insight. Most brands are only paying attention to surprise, so if you pay attention to the insight and really deliver on the back end, that immediately sets you apart. So we talk about this a lot. We'll talk about it more. I'll talk about it more at length in subsequent videos, but that'll be all for today's Story First Daily. Now I'm going to look around and see. It looks like there's a a Dunkin' Donuts that just opened up over here. It's not my preferred choice, but they have coffee, right? Alright, I'll talk to you guys in a few hours. Have a good day.